Okay, so hello guys, welcome back to a new video, and today I was thinking about making some info commands. So today we're gonna create 3 info commands: the bot info command, the server info command, and the user info command. So basically we're gonna start off first with the user info command. As you can see, I've already done the config. If you wanna know what to write in the config, then you can pause it and you can write this already in your code. But the thing we want to do first is, okay, so we want to delete the message first because I find it kind of annoying if they can still see what they have written, but you don't specifically need to do it. Okay, so what we are gonna do is we're gonna let user, and then we're gonna search for the user. Okay, so first, I'm repeating myself, I know. So first we're gonna define the user, which will be message.guild.member, which is the member who is in the guild. And now we're gonna seek for members.get args0, which is the first argument. So like this will find the user by their ID, and next one is message.guild.users.first. Oh, I typed guild, needs to be mentioned, sorry. Then you want to end the line. We're also gonna make a let statement for the game. So let game is let's wait. We did it wrong. Okay, so whoopsie daisy. We're gonna make it a nil, and then we're gonna do if game message .member.presence.game. Okay, so this is gonna seek for a play, like this is getting the same thing as the play message. So you're basically seeking for if they're playing a game, and if they're not, then game is gonna be no game found, or rather let's make it no game played. You don't need to make everything capitalized, to be honest. And we can do else if message.member.presence.game, and now we're gonna go into this in the statement, and then game is message.member.presence.game.name. So this is basically gonna get the name of the game. So it would say like it would say, let's say if we had this, then we would do like this would be bold, and then it would say like Minecraft for example. It's just an example, okay? Next thing we want to define is let status, because we can define the status as well. I don't know why I put that symbol, because it's really not necessary to do that one. Streaming is gonna be streaming. Online is gonna be online. Idle. Oh. D&D. If you don't know what D&D means, it means do not disturb. So even though this is gonna be a little long, and of course offline is gonna be offline. There we go. So now we could make a statement for a lit statement for settings. So like setting is true is yes, and false is no. Alright, this is actually not needed. So basically, what you could do here is you would type setting, which was grab this thing, and to get the true or the false, you would do like user dot defen or something, or muted. Actually, no. We're gonna, if we would do this, then it would say yes or no, because if it's false, if this is false, then it would grab setting and look for for a true or a false. If it's false, then it will display no. If it's true, it's yes. Okay? Basically, so that. So what we could do now is we could display the highest role, not in a mention, but as a name. So let highest role is message.guild.roles.find. So basically what we're gonna do here, we're gonna seek for a role by their ID, which is equal to message.guild. Well, actually no, not guild. Message.member.highest role.id. Yeah, you can't do highest role ID just like this, but you have to do .id, because sadly it doesn't work if you do it like, yeah. Okay, so now we could create an empt. So the first one you want to do is solo. Actually, we're gonna make an if statement again, which is gonna be if user. Then you want to make an const in here, const empt no solo is new rich empt. And here you're gonna make a title which will display user information, and then you want to make an add field which is gonna say user. Actually, we could call this member info instead. We're gonna get the nickname, which is of course message.member.display name. Message.member and message.author is kind of different from each other, because when you're calling message.member, you're calling the guild member, and when you do message.author, you're getting the user options of it. So not any guild options could be put there, basically. I mean, so if you want to get user options like get the tag, the ID and such, then you need to get the author, okay? So we're gonna do here again, not again, message.author.tag, and then we're gonna do mention, which would be, of course, we could place either message.member here or message.author, but just to make it different, we're gonna do message.member here. It would mention them either way. So now we're gonna get the ID, message.author.id. I'm pretty sure you can get the ID with message.member as well, but we're not doing that. Set thumbnail is message.guild.icon. No, not the guild icon. That's gonna be for the guild command, which we will do after this. Here we're gonna put message.author, whoops, .display avatar URL. So if you wanna, you can set a thumbnail, but you need to set an URL for that. That's why we're displaying the avatar URL in here, so it gets the URL of the avatar of the who ran the command, of the user who ran the command, and that's gonna display as the thumbnail basically. Personal is gonna be let's see, we could put stats in here as well, doesn't really matter though. And then we're gonna put in game in here. Whoops, forgot to do backticks. And now we're gonna put game. Actually, we're gonna put status on top. Status, oh, I can type today. Message dot member dot presence dot status. Yeah, this is kind of the same as the game, but here you're getting the status instead of the game. Okay, so here we're gonna display the game, and then dot add fields, and then we could do, let's see. We can make this one inline. So we're gonna get the dates of when the user joined and such. But then one thing we need to define is we can define moment. Okay, so there we're calling the moment. There we're calling moment. Oh, I don't know if it's like that. I don't know if it was that big enough for you guys that you could even see it. Okay, so here we're gonna type moment Oh, tell me if in the comments if this is worse or if this is good. So in here we're gonna do no. We're gonna do message dot member. Actually, what we could actually do is we could use ms instead. Const ms is require ms. I think you don't need to install any package for this. So basically what we're gonna store in here is, let's see, date.now minus message dot member, no, message dot member dot joined at. So what this is gonna do, this is gonna like the amount of days, hours and such minus the date that is today. That's what it's gonna display. So this is gonna be joined. We could do that for the other one as well, which is gonna be created, and then we could do ms and date.now minus message.author.created at. Okay. True. So at field. By the way, I think I'm gonna actually put it in 3 parts. So this is gonna be a advanced user info command. So this is gonna be part 1. And let's see. Actually, this is all for the author. So what we could rather do is cut this and then paste it all in here. So we're gonna already make this inline, and now we're gonna do rank, and then we're gonna do position, and then we're gonna do highest, and this is gonna display the name of our highest role. So now we're gonna display the color of the role, and that is gonna be highest dot hex color. That is gonna display the color of the role, basically. Well, it's gonna show the code of the color. It's not gonna literally display the things. Yeah. Okay. So what we want to do now is let's do settings, And then we're gonna do server defen. And that is gonna be actually server def. That's a way better way to say it. Sorry. Setting message dot member dot server def, and then server mute, and that's going to be setting message dot member dot not display server mute. There we go. Then we're gonna set the color, which is gonna be settings dot color, and set the footer, which is gonna be settings dot footer. Now we can send the message. Okay. And now what we want to do is copy all this and paste it and make it if user was defined. Then we're gonna do a lot of other things. We want to change everything so it displays the things of the user. So here's gonna be user.highest role, I think. Yeah. And then here we're gonna do user.persons.game. Now we're gonna do the same here, and then we're gonna do the same here. So now we want to get a lot of other things. Doesn't want to really work. User.user.display avatar URL, because you're getting user settings, and then again something from the user. That's not doing anything right. And you only need to type user near. Yeah. User.user.tag, and then user.display name. User.presence.status. Did we already change that? Yeah, we did. So highest role. Then we wanna change this to that. And then we wanna change this to this. And then to make it more organized, we're gonna make this. So now our command is done. So now what you want to do is start the bot, which we are gonna do. And now we want to get in our Discord. And then what we're gonna do is, let's see, user, and this is what it looks like, and as you can see, it does actually display that. Does display my avatar, displays everything of me, my tag, my mention, stay. Oh, I know what we did wrong. Let's see. We needed to position. Oh, we didn't specify the name right. Right. Okay, so now if I look at this. Oh, and we didn't do that right either. Okay, so the thing you also want to do is you want to do options, which is going to be long, and it's going to be true, basically, because you wanted to add that option. Otherwise, it's like only gonna display this 20D and 1005D, and people are gonna only be like, huh? I don't get it. What does that mean? Okay, so the thing you want to add to your code is these curly brackets with long, true. Okay, you want to do the same for the other one. Okay, so long and then true. The reason why you want to do this is people are not going to understand, and that's what you don't want. You want people to understand your bots. So now, also sorry if you saw those apps open, those other applications up from earlier. Was working on something else before. So and now if we run this, as you can see, it shows the name and it shows the amount of days in normal time. So we did that, so now it gives us our user info, but you want to get user info from other users. How are you gonna do that? Well, that's really simple. You're just gonna mention them. What we could also do is, for if they're not in the server, is client.fetch user. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay. So we've done that. So if the user isn't in the server, it's still gonna define it. Fetch user is, by the way, not used for anything. It's really good if you want to make a prevent command. Then you can just you can use it in that, but I wouldn't recommend like using it in anything like I mean, not recommend, I mean like you don't need to use it in a kick command because they are in a server. So what would be the point in kicking a user that isn't even in the freaking server? Because they're not in the server anyway, so there's like no point. User. What I am gonna do is see if they sent a message before. And yes, this is one of my other bots which I'm working on. you know, this is gonna be really annoying. From 23 hashtag 23. There we go. And then now we're gonna do... We're gonna see if this works. And we got an error saying... Cannot read property ID of undefined. Yeah, that's because the user isn't in the server, so that doesn't work. You can use this. That's gonna get info from them. 20 days, 1005. Did we change that one as well, or did we forget? Oh, yeah, we totally didn't forget that. I'm sorry, okay. You only need to change those, and user.join that. And then you can restart your bot. It needs to be user.user. Okay. Otherwise it's gonna return that it's not a valid number. That it's null. Because it's not a user. It's not a user. Come online. Please log in. There we go. User, and then we're gonna do that, and then it's gonna either return the same thing. Reason why? Is there a reason why here it's returning a false statement? Okay, so what I've done is I've switched the places of created at and joined at. And I think I've fixed the part that gives us an error. So if I'm right, then this should work perfectly fine. If the bot will start up. So let's see if this works. I was checking for a second if I was doing it right. No. It's not what we wanted to paste in. And there you have it. Now it's displaying the created days and the joint days. So if we do that again for ourselves, then it shows it like that. Then it doesn't show that for us. Cannot read property ID of. Oh my god! This doesn't work. Okay, once. Okay, so I've added it a bit. So this should work, and it doesn't. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put if there's a no user, and then because this makes actually no point, we're gonna put else instead. We're gonna save it, we're gonna run the bot, and the bot is online. Now when we do user, it's still returning an undefined statement. I don't get. Cannot read property IDs of ID of undefined. Disco.js. Client. Where is the fault? Fault is on 11th line. Actually, let's remove this, because it seems that that is the error. Come on. Then this should work, and then this should work as well. And it does, so there you have your user command. If you want to look back at how the user command looks, the user info command, then down in the description there's the GitHub to the GitHub episode. You can look there for the full code if you want to. And there's also explanations how everything works and stuff. So it's explained again. Damn, I can't talk today. If you did like the video, and then be sure to give a like. Thank you if you did subscribe. Leave in the comments down below if this is better this way or if it's not. Next video, I'm gonna just keep it this way. So yeah, leave it in the comments, because today I'm gonna upload 3 videos instead of 1. Okay, see you guys, and yeah, good day.